Welcome everybody to another episode of the Weekly Gig.
This is episode 31 of the Weekly Gig. I hate to say I hate putting Sam in the thumbnail all the time, but
I don't. I love it.
Sam keeps getting some streaks of bad luck. We'll say that.
Yes.
If I was Sam, I would not be here. I would be dead in the ground from how annoying everything is. You know, I thought we'd go in hot with this for you.
Yeah, we'll get it over with.
Because you're so fired up.
Not anymore. I'm just kind of numb. I'm numb and I expect the worst. So, my week started off as any other, and then, I think Wednesday, I'm on my way to work, normal, nothing out of the ordinary. It's kind of dark still in the morning when I leave, so I didn't see it, guys. There was a little ball in the road. A little ball of something. And
a little bouncy ball.
It had it looked like a cord attached to it. Don't know what it was. Still don't know. I looked at my dash cam footage too, and I still couldn't make out what it was. And I ran it over, and it didn't feel that bad. So I was like, okay, that I've definitely hit worse. And as I'm thinking that, I look over at my dash, and my tire pressure light was already on. So
Instantly.
I was thrown into a panic immediately, and my car's newer. You can there's a screen that shows each tire and the pressure on each one, and mine are all set to 35 or 36. I looked at that screen, and I just saw my front driver's side tire going from 35, 25, 15, 5, 0. All within 30 seconds. So that was a good start to my day.
Real fast. Yeah, on your way to work.
Yeah. And I had to change my tire in the dark. It's pretty cool. So I put a big old donut on it, drove to work, and, I was a little stressed. I was like, fuck, I gotta go to Walmart after work. I gotta order a new tire, whatever. So I did that. They were basically gonna see if the tire was repairable. Because I guess if I learned if the hole is on the side, on that groove going up, they can't repair it. They have to order a new one. So
I've heard that.
Yeah, they can only patch shit on the flat bottoms of the tires. And mine, unfortunately, needed to be ordered. It was just a tiny little pierce, right on the side. So I did move. I did try to avoid it, but I barely hit it. That's why it didn't sound that bad, probably.
Yeah, and it's also probably why it hit the worst spot it could.
Yep. So maybe if I just ran it over, it wouldn't have done that. I don't know. I don't know. And
I mean, your tires are thicker, yeah.
I got through the day. I went to Walmart. They did that. We're ordering you a new one, and I was like, cool. I'll drive another 40 miles to fucking get here and back. But that's not their fault. It's my fault. But I don't care. That's not what pisses me off. Next, I get a message Friday Friday morning, I get a message at like 7:30, and it says, let me read it. I can't delete it. It's just too fucking funny.
A message from whom?
From Walmart.
Wow.
Okay, 7:15 a.m. Your tires have arrived at Walmart and are ready for installation. Please come in at your convenience to have them installed.
Nice.
Okay, hell yeah.
So, you know what? I think I fucked up. I don't know what I was doing in between when I got that message on Friday morning. But Thursday, I
Yeah, because
had
Thursday's when you.
was Thursday when I hit it. Yeah, when I hit,
No, I think you hit it Tuesday, and then Thursday you got your tires replaced. Spoiler alert.
no, wait.
Because Thursday night you texted. I remember I was here, like in my room, so it definitely wasn't Friday because I wasn't home Friday night when you texted us the next development.
Well, the message I got was Friday morning, 7:15. This is when
Weird.
okay, no, Thursday. No, the day it happened, I think I didn't end up going to Walmart, maybe. Maybe
It doesn't really matter.
I think I might have just went home and like figured it out to go tomorrow. So Thursday after work, I actually went to Walmart, got it ordered and left. Okay, and then Friday morning happens. But before Friday, this is what I missed. Thursday night when I got I got off work, so it was kind of late already. I went, ordered the tire, and
on
my
yeah,
way-
that makes sense now.
on my way home, when my tire was ordered, donuts still on the car, I was going down the highway and I hit a deer.
Once again, for the second time, Sam hit a deer.
Hit a deer. I guess you could say the deer hit me because I slowed down to like 10 miles per hour because I saw some deer on my right side. And as I was slowing down, I was looking at them. Like I said, I looked to my left. All I saw was a deer's face. I saw a deer's face, and it was coming at me, and it
Jesus
scared
Christ.
me because I was barely driving,
Run.
and I immediately gripped the wheel really hard and just put my whole arm over my face because I thought that motherfucker was gonna crash his head straight through my window.
Yeah, those
That's-
fucking antlers.
It might have been I don't even know if it was a buck. I don't know what it was. I just saw a deer's fucking
Oh yeah,
face and eyes coming at me. Like it was,
yeah. I don't even know if they have antlers right now
it just straight sprinted.
because they fall off.
And I
Yeah, it's
still
a
was
good
going
week for
10.
Sam.
He basically hit my it didn't break the window, so that's cool, but he slammed my mirror inward all the way, and with the force it shattered. My mirror shattered, and then he rolled down my doors, like down my car, and dented both doors pretty bad.
Oh my gosh.
And yeah, that was my drive home. And then, recover time mentally. Next morning happens. They say my tires are done. Come in at my convenience to get them put on. That's important later. Remember that?
Oh, thank God you have deer insurance after the first time.
Yeah, I'm working on getting that. I don't know how the fuck they're gonna fix it without just replacing my doors because it's still gonna look like shit.
I mean, they might be able to pop them out depending on how.
Pop them out, but I doubt it's gonna look like it's
Well, your
not gonna
mirror's
look
also
smooth.
fucked.
I
Yeah.
don't know, but okay, got the message. Told you what it says. I go in. I'm there at like 8:30 in the morning, ready. Like I left immediately after this message. I was so ready. I just wanted to get it over with so I can worry about the next thing.
Yeah, mirror's fucking dangling.
But yeah, I got there, walked in, and I just kind of left the message up on my phone just because I was gonna show them, and I didn't expect to have a problem. Oh, by the way, as I was going into the Walmart parking lot, some bitch cut me off. Like I was just going straight to the back area where the tire area was, where you park for that. I was just going straight there, and then that main part of the parking lot, like up front near the building, someone was just coming there, and they didn't stop at the stop sign. They just cut me off to get into a spot, and it's like I wasn't even trying to get in there, so I held my horn down on them.
Ooh, that's always fun.
Literally, I stopped. Like I stopped and I stayed there for a minute. So I was already fucking annoyed. And
good. Imagine if they that would have been a funny turn of events if they like T-boned your car and then you could have got it paid for from their insurance because it would have been the same spot.
That would have been cool, actually. Why? But, so that happened. I go in and I'm like, hi, I got a message saying my tire was ready to be put on. And she goes, okay, what's your name? And I was like, Sam. And then she's like looking at the paper as if I have an appointment scheduled.
Oh.
And I said, I already unlocked my phone. And I was like,
to have it.
It says like I could come in at it says at my convenience. Like, I was just reading it verbatim. I didn't realize till later when I was repeating this that I sounded like a goddamn Karen.
I mean, that is what it said. But like, in your defense, it's exactly what it said, and I feel like most people would assume the same thing. Because like you get there, you get like a fucking valve stem replaced, you get like your oil changed or whatever. It all happens right there. You don't need an appointment. So,
but yeah, and she's like confused looking at me, and I'm like, it just. And then I like pointed my phone at her. I was like, "This is what I got. Like, are you? What's going on? Why'd you tell me to drive here?" Is basically what I'm trying to ask now.
Yeah.
And she's like, "I'm sorry. You should have. I don't know why they wouldn't make an appointment with you yesterday before you left." And I was like, I don't know either. Like, what's? Huh. And then she just was like confused. She's like, "Well, the earliest I can do is 3." And then all I could see was red.
Yeah. Oh, you mean 6 hours from now?
Because
even more.
Huh.
Go on.
No, it's just I at that point, I'm pretty much at the end of the story. It's like at that point
done.
I became annoying to deal with. Because I knew I wasn't mean. Like I was just I just turned
and it's not her fault.
Yeah, it's not their fault, but like something's wrong with what happened at that moment. Like, it's somebody's fault, and I think it's Walmart's automated fucking messages because it shouldn't have said like I know it's an automated message.
Make your appointment today.
Like I already knew it was, but I listened to it because it's telling me to come in, and I want this done so badly because I don't like driving on this fucking donut. I don't like that I hit a deer. I'm so over everything. I just wanted my fucking tire fixed. And yeah, she was like, the earliest I have is like 3 or 4. And I just went, put me down for 3, and then I just immediately walked out. As she was like, this is where I kind of feel bad, like later on, because as I said, okay, and like turned around immediately, she was talking to me. She was like,
oh no.
She was like starting up another sentence, like, again, we're so sorry about that. And then I was already like out the door. I don't
She's
know.
been like, don't worry about it. No.
Like, no, I was just done. I was so emotionless at that point. I was just ready to fucking go back and find that deer I hit and fucking slit its throat.
you said that when you hit it too. You're like, yeah. I'm so pissed right now. I just want to fucking find the deer and slit his throat.
It just looked so stupid fucking running like that. Such a stupid fucking animal.
What did you do for the rest of the day? What did you wait? Like
hung
at your
out with
parents'
my
house?
dad. Whereas,
did you show him the Photoshop that I made?
Of course.
Did he like it?
No, but you know, you gotta show him anyways. He'll like it one day.
You got it.
One day.
I mean, it's something that has to be done, right?
Of course.
So your tire's fixed though, right? One step.
Yeah. Tires fixed. And I'm like, I couldn't do anything this weekend about my insurance because it's fucking Easter.
Oh yeah.
It's all closed, so I can't like make a claim. So I gotta wait till tomorrow.
Can't believe you hit a deer, bought a new car because it would have been too much to fix it, just to hit another deer.
Yeah, literally with a month left of that drive. Month left.
Yeah,
hit a deer.
Sam's moving in a month.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I like that car. I like it.
And before he could move, he popped his tire and hit a deer. So that's cool.
Like I was pretty solid for the year and a half that I had the car. Nope. Last month?
Yeah.
Nope. No, it's not going to work out like that for you. Sorry. The deer are coming for you.
Yeah. The deer. That's what you get for living in Pennsylvania. I saw deer last weekend when I was driving.
I see deer all the time.
It was kind of a close call. They were crossing the road. But not that close.
Melanie almost hit one on our way to Easter dinner.
Jesus.
Like they're everywhere today. So
they're just out to get you.
I guess hunting's not as popular as it used to be. I mean, I don't know that many people that hunt anymore.
I know plenty of people who still hunt.
Oh. My dad used to hunt. He doesn't now.
I went hunting once. Didn't see a fucking thing.
I went small game hunting a few times. I got a couple squirrels. I fucking 360 no scoped a squirrel. That was pretty fun. And then another squirrel I didn't know. I don't like hunting, by the way, anymore. I don't think I was really into it to begin with, but yeah, I went deer hunting a few times, really didn't see shit. It was just kind of boring and cold, and I wanted to do other things. I feel like being older, I could probably appreciate hunting more. Like fishing, you know? Like when you're a kid, you have no fucking patience for it.
No patience. You're fucking looking around. You're acting autistic the whole time. It doesn't work.
But yeah, same thing with fishing. Like, I don't like it, especially. So the first squirrel I got, I 360 no scoped him with my shotgun. It was running past me, and I flicked him. I did a flick hit with my shotgun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
killed him.
Dangerous. Like, what if your dad was over there and you shot him?
It was dangerous, to be honest. I don't know if he was around or not. I don't really remember. But the second squirrel, I heard it like in a tree, I was like, and I was looking at the branches. Luckily, there was no like leaves in it because it was getting colder. And I was like, I think this is where it is. So I aimed my shotgun straight up and just blind fired into the tree. And then like 3 seconds later, I heard a thud right in front of me. I shot the squirrel out of the tree and it thudded and it bounced and its legs were flailing. And I was like, I don't like doing this.
It wasn't dead.
It died pretty quick, yeah. But like I don't know, I just felt really bad and like I ate it. I started to eat it and I was like I can't do this.
In the woods, like that moment.
Yeah, I ripped its skin off of its body right there, like while it was still warm, and started eating it. And I was like, I can't do this.
Halfway through, I can't do this. This is
We took it
immoral.
home. My dad cooked them up. I had some of it. It was fine. Tasted a lot like chicken, but just like morally, like I couldn't stomach it, so I stopped. And I don't go hunting anymore because I feel bad. I'm a filthy fucking liberal. Kind of same thing with fishing. Like I feel bad. I shouldn't, but like I feel bad because like I hook them. Even if it's catch and release, like I hook them and I release them, and then I just get into my own head. I think about this. I'm like, that fish is going to have a hole in its mouth for the rest of its life. I fucking disfigured this fish. Like, this is because of me.
It's a little dramatic, but
Yeah, there's plenty of fish in the sea.
yeah.
Yeah, and they're fish. They
They have no feelings.
big dumb animal.
They can't feel pain because they can't tell us about it, so it's not real.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard people say that they can't feel pain. I've heard people say that they can feel pain. Like,
Yeah, I don't know it's real. I just like saying that instead. It's like, oh, well, because they can't talk to us. So.
Or like
Or
they have a
express
2
pain.
second they have a 2 second memory, so they'll forget about it like as soon as you put them back.
They'll be like, ow, ow.
They'll be like, this is uncomfortable. Oh, where are the worms at?
Where are the worms? Ow. I got the worm. Num num num. Ow.
Yo, where the worms at? Yeah, that's okay. I haven't really been fishing in a long time anyways. The best place to fish is in Canada.
It literally is. That was the best experience I've ever had.
Our lake, our little like cottage in Canada on the lake, you can literally throw in an empty hook and catch something in 10 seconds.
They were so hungry for our fucking hooks.
Our hooks.
Yeah.
Our 6-story hooks.
There's some yeah, we hooked them. Rising action. And like there's some decent sized fish in there. It's a shame that we're selling it. We're selling the plot in Canada.
Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah,
I hate to see it.
a big reason was because of COVID and like the borders, like nobody could go up there for 2 years. But also nobody can really like stay there and maintain it right now. My grandpa was the one that did that. He would stay up there for like months at a time. But medical issues dictate that he does not do that. So
Yeah. He's like fucking
yeah, it's
80 now, isn't he?
no, not quite. I honestly don't know how old he is, but he's probably getting close.
Bad grandson. Bad.
Okay. How old's your grandpa?
He dead. Thanks for asking.
How old's your other grandpa?
Dead.
I guess
How
your
old
parents
were
are
they when they
older than
died?
mine.
Huh?
How old were they when they died?
7
Wow.
78. My grandpa on my mom's side, and my dad's father died at 67. And my dad's
okay.
very upset about that because he's about to be 66.
Oh my gosh. It's gonna happen.
My dad's pretty woke. He likes to talk to me about death a lot and how scary it is.
Damn.
You know, I mean, you did say that you had a weird feeling about death a couple podcasts ago. I guess it makes sense. I mean, we all do, honestly, but yeah.
It's just weird when you're sick because you like really start to feel your mortality. You start to think
You're not
about
invincible.
it more. You're like, wow, like this literally could be something life-threatening and actually kill me. I don't know.
Yeah.
Shit like that. Didn't
Yeah.
go away yet.
I feel like eventually I'll be like, fucking whatever.
Yeah, I got
Or,
new symptoms.
as
Like,
I
I could literally
get
go back to
older-
the doctor every week with new symptoms. Like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah. My philosophy is I don't give a fuck. If I pretend that I don't care, then eventually it'll just happen and I won't care. Fake it till you make it.
You mean about
That's
that?
my- yeah.
Oh,
And
well,
then
yeah, I mean,
then one night, once every like 3 months, I'll just be like going to sleep. And
you'll
then
think about it, and then
yeah,
heart
I'll
will
think
sink.
about it and be up for fucking 2 hours, like, oh, and think about everything that I've done wrong in my life. Yeah, it's fucking. Who cares? Let's go back to hunting. You guys getting any big bucks out there?
I sure did like a couple days ago.
I don't like hunting.
You know, I'll go out there just because, you know, I can't stand my wife. There's nothing better than an ice cold beer in the woods. Can't
Ice
stand
cold
my
bear
wife.
in the woods all alone with my thoughts,
Oh, no.
thinking about death.
When I shoot that
Same.
deer, I'm thinking about Nancy, my wife.
Yeah.
That
I'ma
fucking
go home.
bitch.
I'm gonna go home and abuse her. That fucking bitch.
We're role playing as cops now, huh?
Oh, yeah. I mean, man is the most dangerous game. Sam's.
Yeah.
I almost said Sam's caught a deer. Sam, you shoot a deer, right? Sam got a deer.
Never.
You didn't.
Oh, Samuel
Oh.
got a deer down back
My
there.
dad did when I was there to see him do it. That was it.
That
I
must have been
didn't-
what I was thinking of.
I didn't like it. I think I literally, it took me a while to realize this, but I blocked the memory of me watching him gut it.
Oh my god.
Like, I blocked it out for a while.
We're fucking pussies.
I don't like
Oh, I
it.
don't mind that stuff.
I don't
Well, I
like
just
seeing
meant,
a
like,
bunch
I
of
don't like it.
organs. Not
Yeah.
into it. Not my thing. I want to gut a deer, though. I mean, a fish.
I got a person.
I did
Oh.
that. I didn't like it.
Getting a person.
Last time. Yeah. I didn't like it. I was like, this is what I'm made of.
This is me.
Yeah, I started like getting a little woozy and I hallucinated my face on the body.
Yeah, I hate
No,
when you do
I got a fish last time I was in Canada and I felt bad because
Of
like you have to
course.
kill it. You have to kill it. So I put it in the sink and I had a knife and it's like, okay, stab it through both of its eyes and its skull and it'll be dead. That's what my mom said to do. I'm pretty sure there's an easier fucking way to do that.
Yeah, you're supposed
Like-
to like cut, like start at like one gill, and like you're supposed to like line the knife up with the gills, I think, and like kind of it's like kind of slitting its throat.
Just
But
cut
it's
its head off or whatever.
Yeah, if you
Listen,
have a really good
we
knife.
all know that the best way to kill the fish is to spike it on the ground.
Yeah,
Yeah, Sam.
that did kill him pretty quickly.
Yeah, Sam.
Yeah,
Yeah, so she told me to fucking take the tip of the knife and go through both of its eyes.
that's
And I
it.
did that. It was very hard. First of all, it was difficult It was not a sharp knife. And
Jesus
I
Christ.
fucking hated it. I hated it.
Yeah, I would too. I don't think that's how you
Fucking
do it.
made this fish suffer.
And then I was like, this isn't working. And I just fucking cut its head off. I was like, Mom, this is stupid. Why did you tell me to do that? And then I got all its
You made
scales
him
off.
suffer
And
so bad right
You
before he
fucking
died.
tortured this fish. I thought Sam spiking fish to the ground was bad.
Yeah.
come on.
You made this fish suffer.
You
It was only for a
stabbed it in
couple
its
minutes.
eyes.
You blinded it. Only to slit its throat later
It was
after
only for
yelling at your mom.
It was only for a couple minutes.
A couple minutes? That's a couple minutes for the fucking fish. It would probably last what felt like hours.
Yeah, it was bullshit. I gutted it though. I got all of its stuff out, and then I wrapped it up and put it in the freezer for my grandpa to eat because I sure as hell wasn't gonna do that. I was traumatized. So yeah, we're all a bunch of liberals that don't hunt and contribute to Sam hitting a deer twice. Moral of the story: hunt more deer.
I don't hunt because I'm just not a big fan of it. Not that it's immoral or it makes me feel weird. I'm just not into it.
I feel like nowadays, like, not hunting with your fucking dad, but hunting with like friends, it'd probably be a better experience.
Yeah, I think it'd be fun to like figure it out.
But
With,
yeah, like
if
it's
we
fucking,
went.
dude, it's fucking arc.
Well, it's like the gutting thing. We kind of have to know.
I'll be like in my spot, and I'll look over. Sam's fucking hitting a tree with a rock.
Why me? Why am I the one that's hitting the tree with the rock?
Because it's funnier from that perspective.
Do I look like a rock hitter?
No, Sam, that's just how you know. That's how you structure a joke. You know,
Oh.
it's the
dumber
subverting
one.
of it's this subverting of
that sucks
expectations. Yeah, Sam changed his profile picture to everything of him with a foot in his mouth, and on Twitch his bio is "I'm not in defeat."
'Cause I'm not.
I didn't
Have
even
to
get the
make that
joke at
clear.
first. Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
sure, that's what's happening in the photo, and sure, it is a little bit humorous, but
Whose foot even is that?
I don't like feet. My mom's.
What?
No, no.
My mom's.
Who the fuck do you think it is?
Is mine.
I'm hoping it's not Melanie's, just
It
because it'd be more funny.
It is.
It-
She begged me to do it because she thought it'd be funny, and she told me to sell it, that I like it. So I like looked down and looked all
Yeah.
fucking.
Yeah. Fucking
I'm
in
not
ecstasy.
gonna lie, it's not a bad picture. Like,
Like I thought
It's
I
good
saw a
lighting and
picture,
everything.
too.
I thought it was a good picture, and I didn't even realize that that's what was going on. And like when I read your Twitch bio, I just thought it was funny for like a funny random, haha random, and then I was like, wait a minute.
There's more
Like
to
the
this.
next day I saw it on Discord and I saw it bigger. I was like, that's a foot. That's a
Yeah.
foot in his mouth. I thought you were like smoking your vape.
No.
No.
You said you thought I was eating a sandwich.
Is that what I said?
At first, I think you said that.
I don't remember. Yeah. Speaking of the woods, I'm gonna text you guys a photo that I saw on Facebook. This is like an hour ago. Okay.
okay.
Apparently, somebody saw Bigfoot, and there's photos of
Okay.
Bigfoot, Stone Lick Lake. Take a look at these photos. It's fucking stupid.
Did you send it on Snapchat?
No, I texted it. Did it?
Oh.
It's in Ohio. The caption of this post was, "Update: the sheriff's department just validated the photos, and the Finding Bigfoot team has been deployed."
Been deployed. I love how they just have that team ready to go.
I wonder if that's like a common area for like Bigfoot sightings. Like it's a Bigfoot thing.
Yo, not gonna lie, looks like Bigfoot.
It looks like Bigfoot.
And the fact that
yes,
it's a clearer photo.
Yeah, it's not fucking grainy.
Unlike 100% of every photo ever taken of Bigfoot. Like, these are kind of bad, but like they're nowhere near as bad as the other ones.
And it's like it's not shaped like a costume. I mean, it definitely could be a costume. It definitely is a costume. But
I just went to that lady's profile to check it out, and most of the comments are just stupid. There's like a bunch of "let's go hunting. This might be a very tall gorilla. That's a dude with a beard and a fursuit."
Beard.
Yeah, beard.
None of them are from the front, and to be fair, it doesn't really look like it has a face. It just looks like it's all one color. It does have a fucking gorilla head, though. Its dome looks like a gorilla's head. It's funny.
Picture, it's hella thick.
Why? And another thing, this looks like it should be a video. Where's the video?
They should have taken a video. It seems like, okay, so it's Salt Fork State Park.
Let's go, honestly. This would be good for the podcast. Let's go.
We can go at like 3 a.m. with night vision goggles.
Yeah, we can make a video and we can record a podcast, like camping out there at night. Yeah, it looks like
guest Bigfoot.
Bigfoot, yeah, special guest Bigfoot just shows up. He's like, "Are you guys making a podcast? Oh, I'd love to be on. I'm a little bit of a celebrity around here."
He's saying that through the tent and we're just freaking out. We're just all screaming like, "Can I be on?
Is
this the weekly gig?
Can I be on the podcast?
Gig.
Well, I've heard of the weekly gig before. I'm your #1 fan." Wait, no.
You're the one person watching.
Yeah. I was going to say, wait, didn't we have a subscriber that commented that had Bigfoot in their name? But no, it didn't. It was something else. I think that this park is popular for Bigfoot. Salt Fork State Park, Bigfoot. Like there's all kinds of posts like from like 4 years ago. Bigfoot sighting.
Is this what we're doing now? We're just looking for Bigfoot for the podcast?
I think so.
Look at all the evidence we can find and see if it's real or not.
Yeah, Bigfoot is a thing there. Yeah, we're just gonna become Bigfoot investigators.
Look up Bigfoot sightings 2022. Nice new Bigfoot sighting.
New Bigfoot sighting. Well, it's a 3-hour drive.
That's not that bad.
It could be
I
worse.
could bring my $400 tent.
Yeah. I mean, honestly,
Twice.
this summer, fucking do a camping trip. First of all, camping sucks.
It sucks. It'd be fun if it was just us three.
But since we're going there to like look for Bigfoot, it might be fun.
And we could like try to record ourselves somehow. And
we have cameras.
It'd be the scariest fucking podcast we've ever done. It was just like if we just did it like 12 o'clock at night.
The only thing is that we would need a laptop with a battery life that isn't 1 second that can run Audacity. Or we could record off of the phone, but yeah, that's the main thing. Because my laptop would not cut it.
No, your laptop's very bad.
'Cause I literally have
needs-
so much camping gear, and we only went
Yeah.
once, like 5 years ago.
Yeah, we'll have to look into this. That's a fun idea. The boys look for Bigfoot. I wonder how much would it be to rent a night vision camera?
We could probably rent one. That'd be
Probably
fun.
expensive, but
We could literally walk through the woods and just like act like those people on that show.
oh my god,
I've always wanted to do the thing where it's like the whole like looking for ghosts shit, because it always seems so interesting. I'm such a pussy, but like I love those videos, or like visiting haunted places. I'm such a pussy, but
you're scared you're
it's
gonna look down a hallway, see someone standing
fascinating.
there, and just start running at you.
yeah.
Yeah. There's a. Is that really night vision? $85? There's no way. To
That's pretty shitty.
buy.
Yeah,
To
it's probably
buy.
shitty.
There's. I'm on Amazon. There's literally no like images of it. Of like
It's probably doesn't
its
work.
images. Oh, here's one. It looks like those like game cameras that people put up. So it's like black and white night vision. It's not green.
Uh,
I mean, I'll add it to a list, but we'll look into it. We'll look into it. I'll add it to a list. It might be better to. It's probably not 1080p though.
more than likely not,
So.
but
Yeah, that's a good idea. Run some night vision, like fucking head cams.
Get a
Go
GoPro.
full phasmophobia. Speaking of phasmophobia, they apparently had a really major VR update that just came out. So that's fun. They added
How
a
major?
seated VR mode. They made it not go fucking wonky, apparently. They like optimized it to run better. Better controls. So it seems like they overhauled their VR.
Good.
So that's good. They added a seated mode, Hunter, so you can play in VR at your desk.
yeah, that's true. I could.
Like, I think Phasmophobia's VR was a thing that they added in. Like, obviously it was an afterthought that they added in, but it was probably kind of clunky just running the game, but through a different camera kind of thing. But I think this is like they actually made it for VR. So that's good. Good shit. Good stuff.
Good
That's
stuff,
exciting.
yes.
Oh my gosh, and it'd be so much easier to go out to those like remote places because Sam will be living like here.
Yes.
So we'll be close. That's good.
Summer's coming up. We can easily do it.
Yeah.
Just gotta do
We could even
wacky
do it on
shit.
like we could even do it on like a weekday if we had to. Probably shouldn't, but
I definitely
You know.
shouldn't.
yeah, no. What else? Okay. I had a topic written. I don't remember what my answer for this question is, which is really annoying. Oh, no, I do now. Okay. So, what are some things for you guys that absolutely infuriate you that shouldn't, but for whatever reason, it just makes you steaming with rage? I'll go first.
Okay.
Whenever people pull my hoodie strings, I want to put my fist through their stomach.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It just makes me so angry. And this will be funny because Sam knows. I'm a little bit better about the hoodie strings, by the way. I'm also better about the second thing. Whenever people mess up the pillows on my bed, it shouldn't make me bad, but I fucking hate it. Like, I got my pillows, I sleep on them, and then, like, I get, like, an impression, you know, like, my body's impression of, like, the perfect comfiness. And maybe it's because I have a hard time falling asleep, but, like, I like to keep that. I like to keep that consistency of the perfect comfiness. And then if somebody goes and messes up my pillows, it's, like, the worst thing ever. But ever since I got, like, a new bed, I haven't really cared as much about it. So probably because it's a bigger bed, it's more comfortable. It's easier to sleep on too, the mattress. But those are two things that just infuriate me for no reason.
My irrational anger is Eddie's irrational anger.
When I get upset about my pillows.
When he got mad about his pillows, it made me so angry because it was so stupid. And I got irrationally angry at him.
Yeah. You would go up and just purposely mess him up.
Did I do
that? I'd be like, don't do that. Don't mess my pillows up on my bed. It's not like I had like a lot either. I had 2 pillows.
No, I think I also hated, like, when we were younger, your explanation, because you said that same fucking thing to me. You were like, it's the perfect amount of comfy.
I got him like pushed to the right spot, you know?
What's the other thing you needed perfect? There was something else
a lot
that
of things
really grinded my fucking gears with, like, the whatever it was needed to be just fucking
pristine.
Yeah. I don't remember what it was.
I mean, we can get back to it. The pillows, definitely. I don't know what else. Does that have anything to do with like the guinea pig? I don't know. No.
Yeah, I picked it up and put it outside its cage.
Hey, don't do that. Come on.
Oh, you get mad at me when I open your fucking fridge.
Oh, it was with the guinea pig.
You irrationally got mad at me.
That was not irrational.
Yeah, it was.
That sounds kind of irrational.
Let me explain.
You were so, like, aware of how your guinea pig felt. And you're like,
no,
now
listen.
he thinks he's going to get a treat, but he's not.
Yes, let me explain.
Yep.
You know Pavlov's dogs, where he fucking rang a bell and then the dogs expected food, right?
Yeah.
Well, I had a mini fridge in my room that had like carrots and vegetables for my guinea pig. Okay. And it's right next to his cage and you can hear it open. So every time I open it, he knew he was getting like his carrot after school or whatever, his veggies, because he loves them. And then you would do that to piss me off too. But like, so if you open it, he'll hear it and come out and start fucking. What he does is he gets impatient and like begs. So he'll take his teeth and like grab the fucking. I don't know what to call him, the prong. It's a cage. So the vertical bars of the cage, he'll grab and he'll shake it back and forth, making noise because he wants his fucking carrot. He'll shake the cage and start like chewing on the fucking the fabric that lined the bottom of it. So that's why I got upset whenever Sam would do it, because my fucking guinea pig would go crazy and want a carrot, and I fed him enough vegetables that. I would usually give him a carrot anyways, but you don't want to give him too many fresh veggies. Like they need more fiber from their like hay and pellets. But it makes sense. Come on.
Okay.
It did have to, you don't believe me, Hunter? You're not on my side with this?
No, I believe you.
That one makes a little bit more sense, but that was totally a thing that I had an issue with. Yeah. But like, yeah, so with the hoodie strings, I would be on the bus and like fucking somebody that I barely knew would just come up and pull it like all the way down. And it just pissed me off. One, I guess because it's my personal space, but two, one of the times they did it, like the string on the other side like went into the hoodie, and it was annoying to get it out. Like I had to fucking go home and work on it for like 5 minutes getting the hoodie string to come back out because it was inside of the hood, and that gave me trauma.
Every time that someone did that to me and like it went within the hood, I just took it out.
You're like, well, no more string.
Yeah.
Sam, do you have anything else?
Yeah, I guess chewing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can get that one.
It makes sense.
I don't know.
It's
I'll think.
It's a little bit more common.
I hate when people call me buddy.
Oh, don't worry about it, bud.
Like especially at work. I'll have a few people like come up to me and just the first thing they say to me is, "Hey, buddy," and it just sets me off. I fucking hate it because I immediately think that they're gonna like yell at me or something, so I like get ready to yell at them back. I fucking hate it so much.
Hey, buddy. You
fucking annoying.
Do you know that you did these wires wrong?
Tell them to go fuck off. They call me fucking buddy and tell me that. I have a fucking name.
I mean, it doesn't help that everybody at your work is just insanely unbearable to be around.
Yes.
Except for the younger kids.
Younger people are better, but
employees.
Yeah. The second thing that I've always hated, which I shouldn't hate, is when people have like relatively common names, but they're spelled insanely different.
Uh-huh. Just
like,
unnecessary.
There's this girl at work whose name is Cheyenne. We all know how Cheyenne is spelled, but her name is spelled like Shyynn.
What? Shin?
Yeah.
Shin?
But it's Cheyenne.
Yeah, okay. Whatever you say, Shin.
I don't like that.
Oh, I hate it. I fucking hate that so much.
Yeah. How do you spell that? Oh, ZYXXKAH. Huh?
Like, I get it. Your parents couldn't spell, but come on.
They thought they were being cool.
Yeah.
Some people spell Rebecca like KAH at the end.
Yeah.
It's like, or you could just not.
You're not unique.
Rebecca.
You're annoying.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate it.
She's different because of that. Like, shut up.
I'm unique.
She's insufferable.
My star sign is.
Other than that, no.
Just because of the name.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't have a lot of things, but I was just thinking about that. So stupid. Like, they shouldn't piss me off as much as it does. But for whatever reason, it just breaks me. Maybe it's an OCD thing.
Could be.
But that's the way the cookie crumbles. Sam hated when people said legitly.
Legitly.
Yeah, I didn't like that word for a little bit.
I've never heard that before, though. I've literally never heard anybody say that. I thought it was just legit, and then Sam changed it to legitly. Or like corrected my understanding.
They were trying to say legitimately.
Oh, but they were shortening it.
They're just saying legitly, and it was always the speds I was in classes with.
That was legitly so scary.
That was legitly greatness.
Made me clench my teeth every fucking time I heard it.
Yeah. Yeah, other than that, I guess Sam doesn't like his feet being touched, but that's fairly common. Sam will break your fingers if you touch his feet.
Yeah.
Bet.
Because he'll kick you as hard as he can.
I'm gonna get those toes.
Unconsciously too. Like it's not even like I'm trying to hurt you. It's literally I'm trying to get away so quickly and like just I need it to stop immediately.
Yeah, it's just a gut reaction to extend your feet or your legs to make the problem stop. Do you guys remember doorknob?
No.
It's something that I don't think it was really our time, but it was something that I was so scared of for like a year. So doorknob is a thing where if you like fart or something and you're around a group of people, somebody will say doorknob. And the point is that you have to run and touch like as fast as you can and touch a doorknob.
Oh,
And if you don't, everybody just beats the fuck out of you until you touch
beats
the
the
doorknob.
fuck out of you? What?
Is that not a thing?
No, I don't think the beat the fuck out of you is.
I guess I had a misunderstanding. Everybody would like wrestle.
Doorknob.
Everybody would like wrestle you and hit you until you touch the doorknob.
All of my
right?
experiences with that was the touching doorknob and then like, haha, you did it, that kind of stuff. Not get the shit rocked out of you.
Really?
Yeah.
That was my understanding. I was scared because like I was at Chad and Stevens once, and that happened, and then I was like, oh no. They're like doorknob, and then somebody like ran and touched the doorknob, and then I was like, what happens?
You're like, oh my god, I'm gonna die.
We beat him up. Like, oh. I guess. I don't know. I guess it makes sense because that came and went very quickly. It was just a thing that I remembered. And I don't know why. I don't know why I thought of it. But
This is bad timing, but I gotta feed my cats. They won't shut up. So talk about something, and then I'll join in when I get back. Very quickly.
oh, okay. Lovely weather we're having.
No, it actually could have sucked.
It's actually not. It's fucking annoying.
Yeah. So, Eddie, you and I are looking forward to the Dark Souls role-playing game.
Oh,
Even though everybody that I see on social media who has already touched it says it's god-awful.
Apparently.
Yeah. Which makes me sad.
Yeah, I don't really know.
We get it next month, so I guess we'll see.
I don't know how it could be that bad because it is a role-playing-esque game. So there's like... I mean, you
Me
are part of the game.
Yes.
Like, you make the game.
Yes.
So, I don't know.
I know a lot of people
How
just
could-
shit on it for being 5th edition based because 5th edition's the tabletop RPG norm, and people hate that for some reason, even though 5th edition's insanely fun.
Yeah, that's what we play. That's what a lot of people play.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Just because it's the norm when it comes to TTRPGs doesn't mean it's bad. It's not a bad thing.
You know, some people just don't like things that are popular, even if they're
Yeah, those
popular
people
for a
suck.
good reason.
Yeah, those people suck.
I
But yeah,
guess
I
I
wanna
guess
go on.
it could be bad if the quote unquote story is uninspiring, but it's Dark Souls. Also, what could it even be? Because there's not like a whole lot of outward story in Dark Souls. So
No.
is it like an original thing, or is it like you fight the gargoyles?
I'm pretty sure it's based on like the in quotation story of Dark Souls.
The lore and the
Yeah.
setting, obviously.
Yeah. Like a lot of people are just saying like a bunch of like the starting equipment doesn't make sense. Some of the rules don't make sense. There's just a bunch of it could have been prepared better.
I mean, those are fair criticisms.
Yeah, but even then, it's a TTRPG, and you can easily just swap it.
Make it better.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's not like everybody that plays Strahd plays the exact same game. I know that our
exactly.
game of Strahd was very different from what
It was vastly
everybody
different.
else like plays. Um, was there a reason that you deviated a lot from Strahd? Was it
That'd be
just
more
because there was
fun.
so much shit?
But where you guys started was all homebrew, and where Shane left
Yeah.
you off at was like in the middle of the book. It didn't make sense, so I had to make it make sense. And
Oh.
then, yeah, a bunch of stuff just didn't line up to how the book wanted it to. But it's Dungeons and Dragons, so yeah, you could just literally go back. But I deviated from the book for like one part, and you guys were like into it, and I just kept deviating, but then putting like stuff in from the book to my plan.
Yeah. There was a lot of stuff that didn't make sense that uh well at first because we kept like waking up somewhere else. That happened a couple times. Was that like a thing that Strahd does, or was that something that you were trying to work into piecing together shit that you wanted to
It
do?
does happen a few times in like the actual Curse of Strahd campaign,
Okay.
which like what I really did it like what 3 times. All the times it's literally how
Well,
to get
Shane did
to a
it.
certain yeah, but I did it a few times.
Yeah, which is
No, wait,
fine.
I'm thinking of the campaign afterwards. I definitely knocked you guys out a few times.
Um, one thing I will say is that I don't like how Shane started his campaign.
Yeah.
Just my personal opinion, mostly because it was most of our first like D&D,
Mm-hmm.
like our first role playing experience, and he just started us all together in a wagon, and he's like, "Okay, go," and we were like, "Oh, what do we do?"
Yeah, some DMs just do that. I mean, I'm personally fine with it, but that's just because I'm used to it.
I would be fine with it now. It was just very awkward and hard to get into it at first,
It's
like
a,
not being
it's
like,
definitely vastly different from the stereotypical. You start on a tavern.
yeah. I mean, it was
No,
different, which was good. I don't know how Strahd's supposed to start, but
I'd have to go look at the book again. It's been
yeah,
2 years.
our third session, we were at Bormast
Yeah,
because we went to like some sewers or something.
yeah, and which isn't even in the book.
Really?
Yeah, that like pretty much everything Shane did with you was not in the book.
Yeah.
Sounds like the end. Shit.
Well, I wonder what that would even been.
I mean, well, we'll never know. I do want to run it again, but probably with other people. But
I'd do it again. He definitely, yeah. Shane was a good DM. He was very excited about it, which I really liked. He was very excited about it, and that helped. I could kind of tell that he wasn't the most prepared, but who cares?
I've
It,
gotten to the point of
it
being
doesn't
a
matter.
DM where I barely prepare. If I do now, it's just like a bullet pointed
Same.
list, and my players literally take the helm and they do what they want to do. And whenever I have like a big story bit coming up. I have that somewhat prepared, and I'll shoehorn it in as best as I can.
Yeah. Yeah. For everybody that doesn't know, I'm DMing a campaign now with pretty much the same group. There's some that are a lot that are not playing, but yeah, that's pretty much what I do. Is I have like an outline or a structure. I make the maps and like maybe write out some key things, pick out music, and that's about it, really.
Yeah.
Sometimes it bites me in the ass, but that's okay. Nobody cares. Like, it's fun. That's all that matters. What's interesting is that you guys, did I tell you this already? You guys did something opposite of what I thought you would do.
Oh, I love that.
So this is like a near future superhero campaign that we're running, and I had them go into like a red light district because they got an anonymous text, and they were looking for somebody that said to meet them in the red light district. Think Shenmue, I guess. But so they went to like this place. Obviously, everybody like hated heroes, and they got multiple tips that people didn't like heroes, and multiple tips that this one place in particular really didn't like heroes. And the way they went about it was pretty smart. It wasn't that bad. They picked the most unhero-like person to go in and like do the stuff. But they're heroes they're in the same hero group as the number one hero, so they knew. But what I expected to happen was I expected you all to take off your costumes and go in like all together. Yeah. That's what I expected. I don't know why, but I thought like that was the next step. Like that was the most logical step to get information, I guess, by putting yourselves in less danger. But I was wrong. And then, go on.
I was gonna say, well, for me, it was a bar, and my character is under 18, well, under 21. So
yeah.
If I just went in without my suit, they'd be like, "What the fuck?"
That was more of like a scummy fucking like gambling club. But yeah.
Well, I mean, you're not supposed to gamble under the age of 21 either.
He is a good boy. He is in high school, so
I'm a very good boy. I only play.
But the bar you went,
stupid fox or good boy.
The one bar you went into didn't like fucking card you, so
yeah. That's okay.
Yeah, and then later they found the guy. Blah blah blah. I was sweating bullets that they weren't going to accept his offer to help. But they did. I mean, there's kind of an unspoken player DM thing where if there's somebody that seems very important and things seem set up, like you roll with the punches a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, not that you have to, but like it just makes sense to do that. I'm not like leading them. I'm not making them do anything as a DM, but yeah, so they found this guy, and he gets information in a way that would be difficult for heroes to do. I'll say that. And then they got an anonymous tip about one of the villains that they were going after, and I expected you guys to go to the place that you thought he was going to be in your hero costumes so you could talk to the lady that you've already talked to and be familiar, and she would be okay with answering weird questions. Instead, one of the players walked up to the cashier and said, I don't remember what he said to Mirabelle, the cashier. He said like, there any oh no, he was like, is there anybody over here no, he was asking for his friend that hated heroes or something like that.
Yeah.
He's like, have you heard of anybody saying that they don't like heroes around here? I'm trying to meet my friend. Yeah, that's what he said. And she's like, no.
The most like bullheaded question.
Like, no. I haven't heard anybody yelling that they don't like heroes in my bagel shop. And then that same player later goes up to just somebody enjoying their bagel and like is like, I'm thinking about taking my son around here to this bagel shop. What do you recommend? And then they're like, the everything bagel is pretty good. And he's like, oh, nice. And everybody's just dying at the table because
it's so mundane and stupid.
First of all, nobody would do that in real life. Nobody would go up to somebody and be like, I'm going to take my son here. What do you recommend my son get? As he has a bagel of his own. Like, and then here's the kicker is afterwards, fucking out of nowhere, he asked this poor guy trying to enjoy his bagel if he knows of any superhero theme parks in the area so then he could take his son to them. He doesn't have a son. He didn't have to lie about having a son. There was no bearing. Nobody thought he had a son. There was no identity thing there. He asked the dude if he knew of any superhero theme parks, as if even if there was, everybody would know about it. everybody would know about that. So he didn't get fucking anything out of that guy. Actually, he ended up doing it because I helped him out. But
I love that stupid fucking shit so much.
It was the ending of that session was very fun. It was a really, really good time.
Oh, jeez. Here's the thing that I want to do so bad. I want to get Sam into a game so bad. Just because I know because he has no experience with it. I know he just do the stupidest shit.
Dumb shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, in the way that Sam's brain works.
Oh, it'd be fucking amazing.
I mean,
imagine,
we totally could.
Yeah, we could. We probably will, honestly. But hypothetically, just think of a D&D game where like you, Sam, are playing along with Jacob.
God.
That would be so bad, but so funny.
Jacob would be like, do you guys sell any wood? Just for no reason. He'd ask for like the dumbest shit. Like,
is the most random guy I know.
I love him.
It's not in like a cringy way either.
No,
like a band
it makes
kid random.
sense. I don't know how his brain works, but like somehow it always works.
The fucking dude is an enigma. It's fascinating.
I love him. Him talking to NPCs just be so, I can't imagine. He'd be like, I mean, yeah.
I just have a feeling like he'd probably say that he'd want to be like this big badass dude, but end up creating like a fucking goblin rogue or something.
Just fuck yeah, or like not acting like his character at all. He'd walk up,
but in a funny way.
Okay, sorry. Hi.
It's good stuff. We're talking about D&D, Sam. We're gonna run a campaign with you eventually. We have to.
Okay.
Yeah, and probably, I don't think he would, but we thought it would be very funny if we got Jacob to play, just because he does and says the most random shit.
So, who would be the dungeon master?
Probably me.
Yeah, probably Hunter. I like doing it, but to be honest, I don't have the motivation to a lot of the time.
I've already come to terms with being a forever DM, so.
Well, I like giving you a chance to play.
Yeah. And then whenever this campaign's done, then it's just back to me.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe after your one, I'll do another one. I kind of the thing that does suck about like our setting is that even though it's like superheroes, you think that you can do so much with it, but it's kind of limiting because you have to have like explanations for, like, you can't be like, oh, this door is fucking magically sealed shut. Like, you can't. You have to figure something else out.
This is
Yeah, it's
boring.
Which,
Okay.
I have a better topic.
Okay.
I I started watching this show. It's really good.
Okay.
Yeah.
This
is
is
it
amazing.
redo feeler?
Hunter you might have seen it. I know for a fact Eddie hasn't, but have you watched The Boys?
Oh yeah, The Boys is so fucking good. Oh my god.
Yes. Yes,
So
yes,
fucking
yes.
good. Literally no episode is below like a 9 for me. They're all 9 to 10s. They're so fucking good.
I am not that far, so
Wow.
don't tell me about how home what's his name? Homewrecker? What is it?
Homelander.
Homelander. I don't tell me about how he's, still alive 2 seasons in, but no spoilers. I'm like
Okay.
5, I think I'm like 5 episodes in, and it's literally so good. It's so fucking good. The way
I gotta watch it.
I-
I gotta watch that and Peacemaker.
the angle
Yeah.
that
Peacekeeper's our player in D&D.
ew. They
He's basically All Might.
yeah. I don't know.
I'm sorry.
It's greatly written. It's greatly shot. Oh my! It's so fucking good. I literally Amazon. Fuck Amazon, but they just know how to make superhero content for some reason.
I
Because
know.
they have The Boys and Invincible on there, and
Really
they're both
good.
so fucking good.
I watched Invincible.
It's
Oh, you got through that. I never asked if you finished it or started it.
Yeah, I watched it all. It was good.
I didn't like. Okay, hold on. We'll get back to The Boys, but like for Invincible, I have a nitpick about that show. I'm sure you guys might agree. I think Invincible got the shit beat out of him a little too much.
He did.
Just a little too much.
He does a lot.
There's like
Everybody
a line
beats his ass.
where I would have accepted it, but it crossed it so badly. Like, and with no redemption. No redemption. It's literally like he gets the shit beat out of him.
I mean,
then
at the end, it makes sense.
the
but-
dad's like he just runs off, doesn't finish him off, and then that's it.
He got
It's like,
sad.
guys, he decided to let me live. That's cool. I didn't do anything. I let mass casualties happen.
Well, I mean, his dad is way better than him and
He is
at
a
using their
million
powers.
times better
And-
than him, and he literally like just started.
And they really showed it.
Oh, they fucking showed it.
They're like, take a look at this train. Let me hold your head on it. What
Yeah.
crashes through, like, just the shit they did in that last finale there. Like, it was wild, and I, for some reason, it kept putting a bad taste in my mouth because of, like, he was literally just getting ragdolled the whole episode.
Yeah,
with
you're like supposed to feel that. It's fucking.
That's the point.
It's so
I-
humiliating.
memes.
It's
I
sad.
get it. I get that that's the point. Like, he's so strong. He's literally Superman. And we got mini Superman here that isn't good yet. I'm sure he'll have his
Yeah.
redemption later on if they keep it going.
Burp.
But
Ah.
that's that is a good show. But The Boys, I love the angle of the show. I love that the superheroes,
Mhm.
they are all pretty and sweet and heroic on the outside. But
But they're just
on the
giant
inside,
pieces of shit. It's literally how it would be if superheroes were actually real.
Pitch
Yeah.
this
Be
show.
so
to me.
tied to corporate greed and their own self fucking like egos.
Hey, that's kind of the motif of my D&D campaign.
Yeah. Watch the boys.
I should do that. Yeah. Yes.
It's so fucking
And
Good.
if you go past that, like all the corporate shit that is also really good. Like it's I love that aspect of the show. But like just like seeing our main characters, they're all so likable, and just the menace that Homelander is, and how
Oh yeah.
you literally can't do anything about whatever he does, except that fucking main corporate lady. I don't know. She's got some mommy milkers that Homelander doesn't want to see go away, but you know,
Jeez.
she's the only one that he like looks up to.
Yeah, some mommy issues.
Yeah. So she's fine, but like literally everyone else just fears him and just doesn't want to make him mad because he can just literally one shot them. It's so fucking good, and like they gotta take care of him somehow. I'm so excited. The third season comes out in June.
Oh yeah, it's
Whoa.
so fucking close. Here's the thing: if I had a fucking nickel for every time Amazon made a show where the main villain is a super evil Superman, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's strange that it happened twice.
That is strange, actually. Now that I think about it.
Evil Superman.
Oh, the fucking I just need to pick out a literal scene from the show that just fucking I was smiling ear to ear when they were trying to rescue the plane. Like in the first season.
Oh yeah.
Like, and they just didn't do it. And they just covered it up. Homelander like had a way to like work around
he just
it.
straight looks around at everyone. He's like, "Yeah, all these guys are fucked. We need to get out of here."
Yeah, like we need to leave. And then they just put so much pressure on the female hero. I forget her name.
Maeve.
Maeve. Yeah, she was just like she's more emotional obviously than him, and she's like getting pulled by like a little girl, and she's like, "Wait, what's going on?" Like it was just went on for so long, and then the payoff was just them all dying. It's like it's so wild. It's so wild, so good. That's all.
It's refreshing.
But yeah, spoiler alert.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's okay.
Now what?
Now we can finally play the game. I don't know. I think I have another topic. It probably won't last that long, but we can save it for the next one.
Okay.
I think we've rambled good enough for this. Sam, are you gonna play the Dark Souls? The Dark Souls role playing game will be your first introduction to
Technically D&D.
TTRPGs. Yeah, D&D. You are gonna play it, right?
What?
Whether he wants to or not, he's doing it.
I'm confused.
Dark Souls. The Dark Souls. They're putting out a Dark Souls themed, like D&D campaign, basically.
Oh, is it like a pre-made story, or like is it just like you
There
make the
is.
story?
You can do their pre-made campaign, or you can homebrew.
I think we should
Yeah,
do
I'm
it
sure.
twice then. I think Hunter should whip up a fucking Dark Souls story. Just
Like
use all the
Using the guide that they provide.
yeah, like all
Like
their
because
monsters.
some of the
like-
rule. Yeah. Okay.
So it's like
I'll-
kind of easy.
Once I
little
get
easier,
the
maybe.
once I get the book, once it comes in, I will be reading it.
Yeah. No, I think we should play it as it is first. You can add some shit in, of course, but I
I want to
think
see like the rules that people just don't like.
I think first of all, even just for like a DM standpoint, like play it as it was intended, at least at first, and then
Did you guys see the TikTok of that big table that it's a really nice like table, and they can just take the middle out,
Oh yeah,
and
I
it's
see
just
those
a
fucking
giant.
all over my feed. I want one so bad.
Mhm.
Yeah, I feel like that would be a pretty cool thing. You just like have
Yeah.
like the world map or something on it, or whatever
Yeah.
they put on it.
The world
Yeah.
map, the actual game board. I see a bunch where they just put like a TV in the middle,
Damn.
like what we do, but we just have a TV sitting on top of a foldable table.
Yeah, but it works pretty good.
Yeah.
It works very good, actually. It's very convenient. I don't think any of Hunter's players listen to this
Stop.
No.
because Hunter was going to make. So Hunter's been running a campaign that's been solely digital. It's all been like remote online because everybody lives in a different part of the world.
Well, 3 of them live in Pennsylvania, just obviously in different areas, and then my friend Hannah lives in Canada.
So yeah. But sometime in May, they're all coming together to hang out and do an in-person session. And Hunter was going to make a really big, like, physical 3D map.
It's so fucking annoying to do so I give up.
Which is a shame, but it is annoying.
It's
Disappointing.
incredibly annoying.
Disappointed in
Fine.
you.
That's
Just
fine.
I mean, it'd probably be different if it was like his job to do that, but it's not. We all have jobs and responsibilities outside of playing Wizard.
Exactly. Boy, do I love playing Wizard.
Me too. I mean, obviously, I definitely like playing more than being a DM.
I too used
It's
to
a
be a
lot.
DM now.
It's a lot less work, and I feel like I could be more creative as a player. I don't know if that makes sense to you,
No, it makes sense.
because
The funny thing is, I literally feel the opposite. I feel like I'm more restricted with my creativity as a player than a DM.
I mean, that makes more sense. That makes the most sense. But like as a DM, like there's rules and I have to create things. Well, of course, like you make the whole fucking world, whatever.
Yeah.
But like you have to make these things and have like a set solution, I guess, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Or a set like line of events. Whereas a player, you can be like, I'm gonna steal this guy's coat because I want to. But as a DM, it's like, I don't know. I just feel like I think more outside of the box as a player than as a DM. But also, you have to understand that you're making a game for people to play, so you have to. I don't know. I don't know what I mean by that. now that I think about it,
You know, the more I speak, the more I just don't make sense.
the less it doesn't make sense.
The more I don't agree with myself.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
I've come to grow to love just having like a plan for a session and then like 15 to 30 minutes within the session it just completely going off the rails and I'm had to do something completely new on the fly.
Yeah. There is that. Maybe it's just the expectation. It's the like it makes me anxious. I don't know.
Like for
As a
me,
dungeon master.
for me
What if I
as
don't
a
perform?
dungeon master, I like to obviously have my players have fun and enjoy their time in the session, but I also what I love the most is hurting them
Wow. Okay.
emotionally. It's a lot of fun for me.
Wow. Got him. I haven't really had anything that I've done that is like that yet.
Here's the thing. I'll tell you this as my DM for this campaign that I'm playing in with you. I want to be hurt.
Okay.
I want you to make me cry.
Oh no. All right. I mean, there's not really. You're like the only person that has connections that I really could do that to.
Why do you think I made a decent backstory? Because I want to be hurt.
Yeah. I mean, I've been floating ideas around, but yeah, I need to incorporate fucking your one friend with the bubbles. I need to put him in somehow.
Rohan.
Because you don't hang out with him as much, but it just make you start hanging out with him more.
Follow me?
I need to incorporate your characters. I mean, I guess I did incorporate Peacemaker's team of heroes a little bit. Risk is a loner, so. And Rorden is also a loner, so.
Yeah, that's 100% my least favorite character thing. Oh yeah, I'm just so alone.
I don't
I
really
don't know
like
anybody.
being around
I don't-
people. Yeah, no. When I follow. I'm in a dungeon master. Sam's really entertained by this Facebook group, and I posted a question on there, and some people shat on me, which was kind of annoying. But there was an insane amount of helpful advice that I got from it. My question was how do you get players to come together if you don't start out well, I guess in my case it's not it's how do you get players that all have their own lives outside of the main thing that's going on to stick with each other instead of it being a one-time event kind of thing. Because in a medieval thing you can have
It's a lot simpler when it's high fantasy.
Yeah.
But since the setting is vastly different, it's a lot more difficult.
Everybody, your character goes to school, Risk has a job, Peacekeeper's a hero. Completely different things. And there was a lot of really good advice that I had. They're session 0, make everybody have a connection with the other character before you start, an interest for them to want to be around each other. And I've even seen outside characters have everybody's player have a couple characters that they know, and then have another player character know that other character for some reason, and create a web. But of course we didn't do that our first it was my first time being a DM, so you learn, you pick up some stuff and you learn.
Exactly.
And then I got a lot of comments that were what did they even say? They're this is why you need to talk to your players more. I was shut up.
The big thing that I've noticed within my 2.5 years of being within the TTRPG community, there are so many gatekeepers and just fucking pricks within this community that it's damn near insufferable. But
Yeah.
whenever there's a really good fucking dude who is willing to help or anything, it just makes it a lot better.
I got so many comments on that. I had easily 80 comments, I want to say, if not more. I also posted a poll in that thing. I was just curious. I was like, how many people go by the books, go completely homebrew, or like do a mix? That was my poll. And I got 600 votes on the poll and 150 comments about people telling me what they do. And to be honest, I didn't care. I just wanted to know the poll because it was like this thing where I was sitting there. I was like, I wonder. So I really quick typed it up, sent it, and then people were just like giving their life stories like underneath the poll. And I just did not care. Sorry, guys.
Literally the opposite of that. If someone were to tell me like what they do in their campaign and how they do it and how much they like it and so on, I will read the entire fucking thing because I love that shit.
There were so many though.
Yeah.
Walls of text. I did read some of them.
I think it's just that like I've been obsessed with a bunch of other things like Marvel Comics and Kingdom Hearts and like Metal Gear and everything to the point like, well, like I'm invested with it, but like I still don't care 100%. But ever since like playing D&D and then DMing and then becoming more part of the community and such, I've never felt more like with it. With hard to explain, I guess, for me.
It's a great place.
Yes.
TBH.
It generally makes me feel happy.
The community's good.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Obviously, every community is going to have a shitty part of it, no matter what. But yeah. Dungeons and Dragons as a whole, which now I'm branching off into like other tabletop RPGs, is literally just my life, and I love it.
It really is.
Yeah. It's all I consume. It's all I do. And honestly.
Sam.
Yeah.
Have we ran like a mock Have I done this before? Because I know I wanted to do this. Have we run like a mock D&D situation on this podcast?
What?
Okay, I guess not. Are you interested at all in playing D&D, Sam?
No,
You've been talking about it.
I don't know. It feels like a big commitment, and I'm really bad at commitments.
As a player, not as much.
Yeah, it's a bigger commitment when you're actually running it. But if you're just a player, it's literally like sitting down and playing a game with your friends. Yeah.
I mean, of course, you have to show up multiple times.
I'm interested in the Dark Souls one, like just as like something to like get me in the door.
It'll be a good step in, I think, because it's a little bit of familiarity.
And it'd be so easy to do it. Like we can literally just do it like, I don't know, Friday, like on a Friday or something.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. But
a couple hours after you're done at work, and then after that, I'll fuck off and we can go do our shit.
Would you be more interested in? What do you think you would get more out of it? Would you get the role playing aspect out of it, or like the combat? What do you think you would like more about it?
The role playing. I don't really.
Really?
I'm such like a.
Good, because that's the point.
Okay, yeah, because I'm very specific about what I like in regards to combat and all that. Obviously, I like it in anime form. I don't, and like, in games, like when I can control it, I don't. Yeah. I just don't. I can't relate to that, to the whole D&D aspect of it. I understand it's kind of like a Final Fantasy type of shit where you like take turns hitting it and stuff. I get that, but like,
when you mean the role playing, you're like, because the combat, you don't think you'll be as into it.
Yeah, I don't think I'll care as much, but I'll do it. I don't care. I mean, it's how you have to live through it.
Well, it gets pretty good though, because like whenever whenever you're gonna like finish a guy off, like
Ooh.
we always ask like, how do you do it? And you can make up what you can say whatever you want. You can be like, I take my halberd and I fucking split the guy in half, and then you put that in your brain. But I guess that's kind of role playing, the role playing part too. So you're just saying like the technical part you don't really care about.
Yeah.
But luckily we can
like
make it a lot
the whole
easier to get into.
Imagining like how we do it. Like if you achieve killing the enemy and you can like just say out loud how you do it, that's kind of cool, I guess.
Yeah.
Good.
Get some images
literally-
in your head.
It's literally all about your imagination and your creativity, no matter what.
We can do let's do a really quick mock role playing thing, okay? So, a fucking classic. You're at a tavern, okay, Sam?
Okay.
You're at a tavern having a good time. You know, you got back from an adventure. Some nice looking lady walks up to you, Sam. She says, I haven't seen you around here. What you been up to? What do you say to this nice young lady?
Buzz off.
Yeah, and then she'll give you a stern look and fuck right off. Just like that. Buzz off, you say.
Yeah.
And she's like, okay. Not
I'm
the
on TikTok. I know about traps. Dealt with them for years.
Okay, Sam, give me a. So this would be, I'd say, give me a perception check. Okay. And then you'd roll a die.
I've heard of
You would roll a die,
Okay.
and let's say you rolled high, and I'd be like, okay, you definitely notice that she has a bulge, like you can tell that it's a trap.
Okay.
You look at her and
that's
you
why.
study her and you see what looks to be an Adam's apple.
Yeah. So you're like, this is a trap. I don't want fucking anything to do with this. So you go about your night. You know, having a good old fashioned drink. And the doors open. The entire tavern is silent. A man in a mask walks in. Slowly, the tavern just gets back to normal. They don't really pay too much attention to the man in the mask, but the man sits next to you. This man is Hunter. And you notice that there's something about him. Something about him that, it strikes you as odd.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to take a look at his person?
Yes.
Okay. So then you'd be like, all right, I'm going to try to figure out. So like you would say like, I'm going to try to figure out what's giving me the heebie-jeebies. So you roll perception, and it turns out that his scarlet robe is actually dyed with blood. And you can smell the blood. Fresh blood. Do you mind your own business, Sam?
Yeah, what do I have to do with them?
Okay. I guess we'll say for the sake of this, Hunter's character is a very aggressive person. I guess. We'll say
Okay.
that his character is like chaotic neutral, sure. He does shit for himself, he gets his coin. And let's say he's like a bounty hunter or something. You don't know this, Sam, but we'll say that he's a bounty hunter. And Hunter, we'll say that Sam's your bounty. But you don't know that, okay, Sam?
Okay.
So Hunter, what would you do to break the ice? Because obviously you're looking for this man.
Let's see. I'm looking for this man. I sit next to him, obviously, and I look at him, and I lead in, get a little closer to him. We're like, you're looking pretty familiar to me. Where have I seen you before?
Probably on that wanted poster outside. And then I have my hand on my weapon. But
Yeah.
I don't look at him.
Ooh.
Because I'm a badass.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like lean back, put like my leg over my other one, and I like reach in a little like satchel and I pull out a wanted poster. I'm like, you are so right. And I slam it on the table, pass it over, and we're like, you look just like this bloke right here. You see that big number right underneath your picture right there? I want that.
Yeah.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Can I roll a dice?
Okay, so what do you want to do? What do you...
Immediately kill him. Immediately. Like, not even, like, as he's saying that last fucking word. Just...
Okay, we can roll a surprise attack. So you would roll a die to see if you hit. We'll say in this instance you don't.
So
we'll say that you miss. We'll say that you did a quick little swipe, but being the experienced bounty hunter is, he saw it coming and he was able to like get some distance between you two. So tension's in the air. You guys are dead set looking at each other. The entire bar knows what's going on now. The entire tavern. But the silence is broken with a gunshot. Screams from outside the tavern. Attention's diverted. Somebody runs in. She's been shot! She's been shot! Somebody! Come help her! It was fucking Borgana. And you two know that Borgana is I don't fucking know, some bad guy, all right?
Is this how you be a dungeon master?
No!
Fuck, I don't know. Oh. Did you hear that?
Yes. Borgana is a fucking, like, somebody that both of you don't want to fuck with. So, like, your eyes are, like, glued to the door.
He has a gun, and we both have knives.
Yeah, he has this technology that somehow instantly kills people without him even stepping a foot.
What the fuck?
It's a gun. It's
a gun.
It's a cool way to put it.
And then before you could even like decide what to do, fucking spell. Fireball. There's a fire spell cast out there, or cast into the tavern. So the tavern is wildly catching on fire. What are you guys gonna do?
Keep my eyes trained on Sam.
Fuck, because I was gonna say when Hunter looks at the fire, he looks back at me and I'm gone. But he didn't. He didn't take his eye. You didn't? Not even for the fire? Come on, man.
I've been in this situation countless of times.
Where a guy with a gun throws a fireball through a fucking
Not necessarily
tavern?
a gun, but a fireball, yes.
You're a bad fucking hero. Someone
time
just got
Hero?
shot, man.
I just want my money.
As time goes on, everybody's screaming and running out of the tavern. It's getting blazing hot. The smoke's making the air insanely hard to breathe in.
Okay.
And you two are still at a stare down.
So
More
see,
gunshots.
I can't say, Hunter, make a move. So I can make a move.
Metagaming.
I know
Sam.
what I want to do next, but it involves Hunter needing to do something. He can't
What do
just,
you- well,
he
okay,
can't
what
just
do you-
stare at me. Clap.
Sam,
like,
what do you want to do?
Okay,
What do
I
you
want to
wanna do?
hellhound step out the door.
Okay, give me this. I would say give me an acrobatics check, and you would roll.
Yeah.
Let's say that you did good. So it's very tense. The moment a board hits the ground, it's like a signal. You know, they do it in all the fucking shows or whatever. You quickly use your hellhound step
Yeah.
and fucking zip out the door before Hunter's character can even blink. So you go out there and you see the person that got shot was the trap that talked to you earlier.
Okay, I'd be fine with that.
Along with
Morals check.
what?
I said I'd be fine with that. Morals check. Let's go.
Yeah. Along with Borgana holding his gun in the air with wanted posters for both you and Hunter's character. Hunter, he bloodhound stepped out of there. Are you gonna follow?
Oh yeah, I fucking blink, he's gone, and go, oh motherfucker, okay. And I just step out of the burning tavern with swagger.
Okay. Roll for swagger, and then he rolled pretty high. So he fucking 2 steps out there, and you also see Borgana, gun in the air, cigar in his hand. He goes, well, 2 for 1 special, I see.
Morgana, not this again.
And that's what will end this session. Because you see, this is a big bad foe that you two are gonna have to you're gonna have to team up to defeat.
I'm gone though.
No, you're not.
I literally hellhound stepped out of there.
You
Like,
can't.
I'm in the next chapter. I can like skip
You-
next week.
You hellhound stepped again. No, because wow, I mean, no.
Catch up to me later after you deal with that Hunter.
Okay, that's
I mean, I guess you could roll to do that again, but I would make it hard to do. But yeah, shit like that. I don't know. It's fun.
Yeah, it was okay. It was fun.
For
Barely.
making it up on the
Do
spot. Well,
I did have an issue where I wanted to like constantly cut into your story and finish what you were saying.
Oh,
I have to learn
You
not
mean
to
like-
do that.
you mean like I was setting things up and you're like, and then this happened.
Like I wanted to say, ooh, or like I wanted to like change what you just said to make it benefit me better, and I can't do that. Like,
Yeah.
it make me look cooler, but I couldn't interrupt you. You're the dungeon master.
I mean, you can. If there's something that you as a player wants to do, you can totally like interrupt. Cause like that would happen in real life. If somebody's like, if some fucking evil guy is giving a speech, and you want to just attack him, like you don't have to hear out the speech. You can just fuck him up, or at least try. But like in terms of like environment and things going on, like that, not so much. Yeah. But if you wanted to be like, I'll buy a drink, like you can do that. How much is an ice cold beer? How much is your finest mead?
What's the price of your finest ale?
Yeah. Did you imagine the story in your head, Sam?
Yeah.
I did.
That's D&D.
There you go. I think it'd be fun. Obviously, you have to get through the first awkwardness, but once you do, it's
When you
good.
fully get comfortable, it's amazing.
It's good as shit.
Sam, imagine you're having a rough time at home and you go somewhere else to be with the boys and you get to be someone else for a few hours.
That sounds like depression.
That's depression, but it's great.
Be someone else. I mean, it sounds cool. I mean, it's cool. I'm excited. I feel like we have something to fuck around with when I move back, so I'm not constantly with my parents.
There you go.
Yeah. Good stuff, everybody. This podcast went on for a lot longer than I thought it would.
Yep.
we derailed it with D&D.
But it
That's
ended
okay.
up positive while I
it's
was here. That's pretty cool.
This is a good episode. Yeah, Sam participated. Yeah. It's also really fun, like, making a character. And with D&D Beyond, it's easier than ever before. So we won't get overwhelmed like we did the first time we tried to play D&D, Sam.
Oh, yeah.
Eddie, can you guess what my D&D character is going to be for the Dark Souls campaign? Can you guess?
Is it John Darksoul?
His name is Murrick.
Yeah. Wow.
He has a halberd.
Yeah.
Dude, we can do us.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do.
Oh, we can do our characters.
I would be insulted if you didn't be Gilbert.
We can do our characters, Gilbert and Murrick. Guest appearance by Athena and Artemis.
They can be NPCs.
No. I mean, they could be. I guess we can explain them. Artemis really doesn't have anything to do with anybody, though. She was just a second character that I made. That I only played once.
Sam, I definitely prioritize Mark.
Okay. Yeah, it's 10 o'clock.
Yeah, we're done. We're done. Bye.
Yeah, we're done.
Holy
I gotta go to
shit.
bed.
We all have to go to bed. Okay. Time to go to work, everybody. So I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you for watching. Jesus
Bye.
Christ.